the other way around, my friend. It's the Catholics who hate the Jews. Jews don't give a shit about Catholics. Obviously, whenever you say a generalization, you don't mean all of them.
Right.
But as a general rule, we've had Father Coughlin, we've had various Catholic priests preaching against Jews in the 20th century.
Whenever people say that the Jews hate X, Y, and Z, the Jews hate Muslims, the Jews hate Catholics, I usually feel like that's a projection of their own feelings. Like you're projecting your own dissatisfaction or your own sort of negative feelings towards Jewish people. It's an exposure of your own.
You're very good at projection. You do projection all the time, Dr. Yasmin.
What's that?
You are projecting all the time on this app, all your own inner feelings by projecting them onto other people all the time.
That's what we do.
That's a projector. She's hired to project. What's wrong? Makes the conversation interesting.
Anyway, we got our work cut out for us for the next 20 years.
Possibly more. Definitely a generation.
I mean, I think people's political views get pretty hardened between the age of 14 and 24, and all those people were fucking fed gruesome images from the Gaza for like a year and a half, 2 years straight. So it's gonna be hard to break that. I think that's pretty solid for them.
I think it broke my mind just looking at both sides media, like after October 7th, like every day. I think that really just like broke my mind a little.
Yeah, but you're older, like you weren't 15. This was like energized them. I feel like they were just looking at it.
So
most people aren't looking at both things. I think most people are picking a side and just getting more and more.
There's only one side shown. It was their
each model's got her own personality,
their
her own content style, her own
the war was way longer. Like October 7th was like 2 days. So like they don't care about that anymore. Then they just saw children dying in Gaza for like a year and a half. So like that's what's sticking with them.
All these young moms are just looking at Miss Rachel, you know?
Well, that's another thing. I think Miss Rachel is... We played that
working for?
We played that really badly, by the way. Like when she started
I
with
mean,
it.
publicly, the optics and trying to go after a child star is not right.
Yeah. We could have handled that much better than stop anti-Semitism, just like calling her an anti-Semite right away, and then like trying to sue her.
I feel like we did it to people that didn't have it before. Like by teasing them, and yeah, like she really took off after she got that attention for her, whatever, and whatever.
He's like
Jess and Johnny Cannon.
Well, he does it every day. She posts every day.
She's sorry. Okay, so
he's been doing it every day for a year. He's their most effective, I think, propaganda online celebrity that they have, and in many, many different ways. Like, her audience would most likely be relatively checked out of this conflict for the past, like, year if she was not posting continuously, just keeping people in. And she's not letting, she's just keeping them in.
Paid? Probably.
I don't know if she's being
propagandist.
I don't know if she's being paid.
Yeah, or she's looking for someone.
Pretty much everyone on social media, whether it's on the Israeli side or the pro-Palestinian side, if they're like big accounts, they're all being paid by somebody. So I would imagine that she probably has somebody paying.
Well, who is paying you, Yasmin?
What?
I don't know if she's being 100% paid, but she is. I don't think she needs the money. She's worth $10-15 million. But
is she?
Yeah, from Netflix, and she's on Netflix now.
She's on Netflix now.
Netflix got her stuff.
Randy met her. Randy met her and saw her perform and was like, she's not that talented or something.
No, but she reaches the kids, right?
That was before the kids stuff.
I know, but I hate Miss Rachel for a reason because my son, I was one of the first people to actually watch Miss Rachel with my son. Like, I was one of the, she had just, started out.
Still watches Miss Rachel.
No, it's not that much, but okay, so when he was, a baby.
I heard her the other day in the background.
My son's autistic, I can't blame her, but, what she does with the kids is she'll be like, say beep, and the bus will come out. Beep, beep, and then, the bus comes out and she goes, good job. So what she's basically doing is you have to watch it with your kid. You have to be interactive and like, because the kids aren't talking, so they're just saying good job to the kid, you know, for no reason. They're gonna learn like.
Didn't you watch like Backyardigans or something? Do you have to
Like,
watch
it's a
her?
weird cause and effect. I don't like that about her show. And then she has that weird person with the pizza hat. I don't know. I'm not into it. I don't like her show. I don't get the
Any of
hype.
the adult, like I think the kid shows are weird. I don't like them.
Like I just think like the way that she talks is good for the kids to learn. Like that part is good, but the saying good job for no reason, that's not teaching the kid anything good.
Don't they like all these people kind of strike you as like pedophiles? The ones that like dress up like big
The
fuzzy
one with the
animals and
pizza
stuff.
hat. The pizza hat, singing the pizza party,
weird.
the
I don't
pizza
even like to see
gate.
that.
You know, like you can't even look at pizza the same way anymore. That's the biggest psyop of them all.
Also, if you're lactose intolerant, it can be very difficult to digest all the cheese pizza.
That's John.
That's right, baby.
No, my name is Music. I am from Chandigarh, India.
Do you think Rachel's gonna send someone after me for my complaints about her show?
Yeah, Miss Rachel is gonna call CPS on you. She already has music on you.
There's nothing wrong with
No.
I'm Billy, my boy.
Who is this another Indian?
I think there's another Indian in the room.
We can't all honestly call this work, coming to Clown House every day to talk about nothing. Like, what's the point of this app? I don't understand it.
You're fake Indian.
You're fake Jewish.
You look like my uncle.
This
Are
guy,
you in Boston?
this guy's actually a congressman. I don't know if you know who he is, but this guy's an actual congressman.
The CPS on the felonious phone call. No, that's a wrong one. Phony phone call. Not
Felonious.
That's what my friend Amertha said he did. Felonious assault.
Oh, child.
Did you say Martha?
Never mind.
Who's a Martha?
It's not Nanya. Oh no.
What?
Why is everyone fucking with me? Is it because I'm a troll? And I look like one too?
Yes, Martha. That's what.
Is it because I look like a troll?
Yes, Martha.
Oh, child.
Someone said I had an ugly white nose. They said it's an ugly Jewish nose, bitch.
Hi, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, how are you all?
Are there a lot of rhinoplasty surgeons in the greater New York area?
Oh,
I
Rico,
don't
will
know.
not let
I'm
me
proud
do
of
that.
my nose. I wear it with pride every day.
Hi, Miss Dani. How are you, Miss Dani? Hello.
Privet Cockdilla.
How are you, Miss Dani?
Say Aslan Sahlan.
Da.
She speak Arabic, Dani?
No.
Habibi.
Habibi, nice to meet you, Miss Dani. Nice to meet you, Jay Music, Rico, Billy. I'm so happy to be with you now. I will be with you until you kick me out, okay?
Where are you
Billy,
from?
my boy.
Privet, where are you from?
I am from Middle East, from Kuwait. Where are you from, Miss
How are you
Jay?
doing today, baby?
Okay, Rico, I'm just talking with the ladies, okay? I know you are jealous of me and of my voice and
That's
of
my
my
combo.
personality. I know that. Just give me 5 minutes and then I will go, okay?
That's right. That's right. Do your thing, baby.
Huh?
Do your thing, baby.
Habibi, Jay, where are you from, Miss Jay?
Florida.
Wow, nice to meet you. What is your favorite hobby?
Sleeping.
Sleeping, yeah. Sleeping alone or with someone?
With my husband.
Yeah, nice. Danny, how are you, Miss Danny?
Danny, how are you? And what is your favorite subject?
Yeah. Let us see, Mr. Ilmi. Ilmi, you are welcome.
What do you think happens when you die? Where do you go?
Me, when I die,
Yes, what happens?
Yeah, where
Everything.
anyone goes.
everything will stop. I know that.
Everything at all, the whole world?
I will not know. Still, I'm not dying. If I die, I will give you feedback, Danny.
You'll give me your feet back?
Oh, that's right. He's never died before, Boo Boo.
Oh, and the people who say they've died and come back to life, did they really die at all?
No, I
You
don't
know?
think so.
So, like, even in your death
Stop mocking
experience,
Jesus Christ.
this has nothing to do with Jesus, but we did have a moment last week where
that claim that
Danny, I have a question.
those people
Mhm.
that have claimed to
Yeah,
have
excuse
died.
me, tell me, please. I have just one question to Miss Danny. Could you mind, please, let me ask her, please?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Danny, do you hear me?
Mhm.
When was your last time you removed your mustache?
Oh, child.
Oh wow! Do I have one in this picture? I thought I did remove it. Maybe.
Listen, I like Danny's mustache. Why it's problem?
I don't see the mustache.
Keep a question. Just let her.
I don't see it.
No,
Gorgeous,
There's a little bit
Not
of a
about-
5 o'clock.
I
You're
think it's
gorgeous,
just,
Danny.
it's fine. I'm good.
Okay, guys. Okay, you are all funny. I will close my mic and you talk. Okay, you are all
Bitch, how much easy? Cause I might not fucking got it. They kills me with that shit, bitch. Damn, tell me a price or some bitch.
Let's see this funny guys. Yeah,
Just this
go
past
ahead.
week, I saw, I don't remember which celebrity, but it was actually a
I would
celebrity, and I was like,
never
I don't know, that's not necessarily a bad idea.
A woman's
But I'd have to
face is
think
the
of a
most
lot.
disgusting thing a woman can do is shave their face. I don't know.
Why you have a mustache and I don't?
No, yeah, but that's
Okay.
to teach us, Danny. You have to.
No.
You have to get
You have to shave your face.
laser.
Or get laser, yeah.
Yeah, you're.
The Middle Easterners are just hairy people.
I am
No,
not.
they're not.
I have
They get
like
laser.
blonde hair on my arm. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like not.
Okay, Danny, I will repeat my
I don't think
question.
it bothers me or anyone
Danny,
else.
please, Danny,
Never bothered
please.
anyone.
At first, Danny, where are you from? Where actually you come from?
Not here
the
to
things
do
that they propose.
this.
When tech
Right off top.
Yeah.
Translate Danny and
Why
I
is it
actually
that public
understand.
schools only teach about
Yeah.
the transatlantic slave trade? They don't
But did you
teach
just
that
have-
there was slavery in the Ottoman Empire that it lasted for 600 years and 5 to 10 million people
Yeah.
were enslaved. That not only enslaved
Yeah.
men, but the most valuable slaves
Daddy.
were women.
Because he asked if he could shave your mustache, or he asked if you had a mustache.
Oh my god.
Don't upset me, guys. Come on, it's
I
okay.
have to find my receipts, but I sent you so many, Elle. Do you see them in your back
Yeah, but
channel?
what am I so? What are these?
Why did you break those rules, Jesse?
You have them already?
Jesse, why did you break the
No,
rules?
but okay,
You
so
didn't even say the
these are
Jesse.
so ugly, or these are so old. Is Danny calling me
Ugly? These are so ugly.
Because I'm reading.
Thanks.
Is Danny calling me ugly? I was reading that.
Yo, is anybody in here trying to
Ugly bitch.
What?
Anti-Semitic.
He's calling Danny an ugly bitch, anti-Semitic, and we both voted no.
No, you didn't.
Oh no, we voted no for a nose job.
Hello, Danny. This is your friend Music. I'm just wondering what's the point of today's communication?
kick him out?
Why?
Because he's a foreigner.
He's not a foreigner.
That's a perfect example of projection, Omerta. You are projecting.
Timothy was born in the US.
What do you mean?
Omerta?
He's a foreigner, Omerta. You're a foreigner.
Yes, he's projecting like you, Danny.
Might be a FBA. We don't know.
I'm immigrant.
You're
Oh,
you're
you
not
are
from
an
North
immigrant?
America.
No, I'm a black
We're-
You're an
American.
immigrant too.
Yeah,
Well,
he's a
not
probably,
immigrant, but
you know.
He's definitely an immigrant.
slaves. Or are you a?
Umirta, do you like white people?
Are you?
No, I don't.
Remember, you know that when I was a kid, I just have this memory of being in like second grade in the schoolyard, and this kid came up to me and he's saying, "This land is my land. It is not your land. I have a shotgun, and you don't got one. If you don't get off, I'll blow your head off. This land was made for me, not you." That's what he's saying to me. Do you think that was anti-Semitic, or like why did he do that?
You should have just punched him in the throat.
Why did he say that to me?
I think Bo's an immigrant.
I just remember it. It kind of freaked me the fuck out.
First of all, Bo doesn't live here.
I'm just a Trump supporter.
So what?
Make America great again.
Correct. What's the problem with that?
No immigrant shall be in America.
You're an immigrant. If you haven't noticed, you don't.
I'm a black American.
Correct.
You're a fucking African immigrant.
Are you the descendant of a foundational black American? Are you FBA?
They didn't.
Your ancestors came from Western Africa.
No, they didn't.
His ancestors were
They didn't. I'm a black American. I'm a fucking black American.
He's in
bitch.
denial.
My ancestors are not from Africa, bitch. I'm a fucking black American.
Please, Umirta, don't call people the B word blight. Please try to be a gentleman. You're being very angry. Try to be a gentleman, Umirta. No dirty, foul language is allowed on the stage, Umirta.
Listen, at 14, I had no clue, bro, on life, period. You can't compare a child, because a teenager is, a 14 is still a child, to a young adult. You can't do that, bro.
By what age do you think a motherfucker get a clue?
Direct G's life. Man, I know what you said, bro. You cannot compare.
Why did she kick? Why did she kick?
How do you have 666? Is that on purpose?
Why did you kick me? No, it's not.
Who has 666?
It's not on purpose. It's just it's a clubhouse coincidence.
Oh, followers.
Yeah, I'm scared of AI now.
Be careful, or
You know
I
that-
will put the pizza hex on you.
Do you know that he's really Anton LaVey?
I knew that.
You did know that?
What? Who was he? Was he like a pizza shop owner?
Why are you like freaking me out with the pizza and the psyop? What? What's with the pizza gate?
Don't you have to go to the gym?
People at 14, there's more people at 14.
Don't you have to go to the gym today? I do.
No, I gave up on life a long time ago. I'm wearing sweatpants.
Do you? So was that guy right? Do you wax your mustache?
I don't know. Do you see a mustache? Is it really that bad? Like, I don't know.
Maybe he wasn't talking about that mustache.
Oh.
And you have that. They say leat. It's like.
Don't do it. No, it's out of conversation, Brody.
It's not really a mustache, though. Like, even if it is, it's just like.
Like
You know what
shadow.
happened? I went to the city for this really expensive haircut, and they just did it, you know? And I think it would have been fine if they just didn't do it the first time.
They put on a mustache.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a conspiracy, you know?
No.
Do you have a mustache?
Did you see the Did you see the Rabbi Shmuley Boteach speech?
He's crazy.
He's with
Is he a
he's with
psyop?
Netanyahu in a private party. He's such a screamer when he does his speeches. It's crazy.
Yeah. Who was with? I don't know. Not Rabbi Shmuley. Imagine that they
Yeah.
let Rabbi Shmuley on Piers Morgan.
He's on Piers Morgan. He debated Candace Owens on there.
No, I know, but if they let him back on there.
They'll let him back on. The guy's been going at it 40 years. He's got like 160,000 Instagram posts every day, all day long.
Crazy.
He's intense as they get. Never again.
I know.
Never again.
He's a little like I don't know. Like I used to like him, and I'm not loving him anymore.
No. Was he on Clubhouse?
No.
Are you
sure he wasn't on Clubhouse?
Yeah.
No.
Never on it. He's too big for
My friend
Clubhouse.
used to hang out with him years ago, before he had Instagram. There was a beach club near my house that they invited him to, and there was a whole thing because the owner of the place didn't want to bring in kosher food, and they needed kosher food for him. And so my friends got loud, and actually one of my friends was Egyptian Muslim, and the other one was Jewish, and they were best friends, and they went crazy on the place saying, "You can't be racist. You have to allow us to bring in food for him. He needs to eat, and his family needs to eat." And they used to go to his house for Shabbos. And he was very, very nice. And then so I always knew about his name just from that. And then I think he had something to do with Roseanne Barr, right? Like when the whole racist thing came out, he was helping her with her PR. And then now all this stuff with the Fountain Blue, it's like, I don't know, it's out of hand.
He's become a little bit of a joke.
Jewish, you know, but I saw her on Broadway because I've seen like a bunch of Broadway plays when I was growing up. And
who'd you see?
Roseanne.
Oh. Okay.
She was the witch at Madison Square Garden in The Wizard of Oz. It was really good.
I once wrote to her on Twitter, and she wrote back to me. We had an interesting conversation, which I'm not going to share here because other people are recording. And then they suspended that Twitter account because somebody hacked me and put a picture of a blonde woman on there pretending to be me and trying to get people to spend money on crypto. So one day I'm completely suspended from Twitter, and they wouldn't take my appeals. They just never gave me my account back because she must have gotten money out of somebody with her pretty blonde picture. So I had to create a new account. Oh, shit.
I was dating this.
But I had two celebrities I wrote to that answered me on there, so it was like good footage about.
The Jewish celebrities always add, like, they all follow me. They always answer me, and like, so it's really kind of weird, actually. They're very
Why? They're human, and you know.
Yeah, no, I know, but they don't have the same. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm Jewish or what, but I have a lot of quite like high profile people. It surprises me.
What's your handle again?
Followers, you know, you have a high following, so
it's not that high.
No, but you
It's
post
high.
13 or 15,000. Read your stuff.
What's that?
Yeah.
So you have like 13 or 15,000.
Something like that.
You post shit. I'm
That's
just
a
like,
lot.
where does she find this shit? I've never even this. It's like the most far out shit you've ever heard or
I read
seen.
a lot of like random stuff, and honestly, a lot of it comes from Fractal. Like, I have an entire window from Fractal. He's a freak, a genius, and I have learned so much from him. I actually keep a file on my thing where I just bookmark all the rest.
He is a freak. I don't know if he's a genius.
He's a genius.
A genius?
Like an encyclopedia of knowledge about the ancient world. Yeah.
He's pretty smart.
He's very, very intelligent. So
yeah,
I honestly, I've learned so much just from being friends with him. Yeah.
Well, I've read a book. I'm pretty sure that book is smarter than Fractal.
What book?
I don't know. Let me just pick up any book anywhere.
Any book. He has a lot of knowledge as well about the ancient world because he's doing his PhD in Middle Eastern studies and history as well, or neuroscience. I don't know what the fuck. Anyways, so he's very knowledgeable. I learned a lot from him.
Yeah, the Tanya actually is a very smart book. If you've never read the Tanya, I don't know how you call yourself Jewish.
Yeah, I'm not. They're doing the gene therapy on me. That's why I'm so tired, you know?
Do you think a lot of Somalis are going to get deported from Minnesota?
We're not going nowhere, bro. You don't have to worry about us. We're here.
Where are you, Somali?
Bro. Yeah, I'm Somali. We're here, bro. We're not going nowhere.
Okay.
Where's here? Where's here? Where are you?
Minnesota. Our promised land.
You're there right now?
Yeah, the promised land. Of course I am.
Did you take a lot of money from the government?
Fuck no. I don't scam. That's the Jewish way.
No, they marry in the family just to keep
That's
the
the
money
Jewish
together.
way.
No, I know it's shocking. I saw this report. 78% of Somalis are on government assistance.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's fucked. 78%.
I thought it was 88.
Now what you got? What you got, Ghost?
Listen, Donald Trump said on the fucking, he said it was 88 of us.
But then you on here blaming the Jews. Why?
Because tell me what.
They taught us how to scam and scramble.
Because
they taught you how to scam. Like your friend you got
Tell me what you accuse the Jews of, and I'll tell you what you're guilty
They're
of.
the originators of the shit. Fucking Ponzi scheme, that's Jewish.
Yeah, except it's you guys. Yeah, exactly.
Bezos never met a Jew in his life.
The Italian guy. Where are the Italians you're colonizing?
No, but David Bernstein was like
Go.
the biggest Ponzi scheme of them all.
Ghost, we're too smart to get caught. We're not like you. The average IQ of your average Somali is
There you go with the
7.
IQ. You can't fuck with the IQ. You're not a white person. You fucking.
Yasmin, you heard.
You hit on a sensitive spot there, Yasmin.
Why did we keep Coco the gorilla in a cage and Somalis are walking around?
Bitch, you a Persian, bitch. Shut up. You're not white. I'm just talking about IQ. Shut up. You're not Nick Fuentes.
Your national IQ is low.
You're not Nick Fuentes, bitch. Shut up.
It's true.
Wow, this is so fucked up. I'm gonna cry.
It's also lower than the first
IQ shit.
Yo, you're dumb.
You're dumb. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you like this, John. You know who Somalis look up to when it comes to the scamming shit? David, what's his name?
No,
Bernie
You guys
Madoff,
don't know
nigga.
anything.
Bernie Madoff, nigga. That's the
Bernie Madoff. You guys aren't smart enough to pull that off.
Bernie Madoff is who we thought from, nigga.
Bro, you guys got
He's our teacher, nigga.
You went to Bernie Madoff University?
The Bernie Madoff School of Excellence, of course.
Bro, stop blaming us for getting caught and getting arrested.
That's you, right?
It's not me, it's Bernie Madoff. I don't know what you're
That's your people, that's your tribe, nigga. That's you, huh? How'd you say? Jasmine, why are you talking? You Persian. Shut up, bitch. Make me a rucksack.
aren't you? So I
What
have
the fuck? Make me a fucking mattress, nigga. Let John speak. John looks Jewish.
The largest tribe is called the Yitzhak tribe.
He get the Ashkenazi shit on his face. That's the Ashkenazi.
And there's a lot of evidence that says the early, there's a lot of mixing with the Yemenite Jews. So I've never met a Somali without
Oh
Jewish
my
DNA.
god, bro.
And I have my biggest
You're scared.
Jasmine, aren't you Persian, Jasmine? Aren't you Persian, bro?
I have some Jewish
Joe, why were you lying about feeding hungry Somali children and then buying cars?
Because listen, we learn from the best,
he's
John.
admitting he lied.
John, we learn from the best, John.
No, Jews don't do that. We have to feed our children.
Listen, don't you
He's the victim. He's
John.
the victim. Aw.
And now you're the big guys. Go.
Oh my God.
What I'm saying is,
I'm
you
not a
got
victim.
caught.
I'm proud of being my fucking.
Red-handed.
You're a victim.
4 years. Did it
We're gonna do it again.
You
We're gonna do it
guys
again.
are dumb. You guys
We're gonna do it again,
bought
John.
cars and wanted indoor fucking basketball courts. Are you kidding me? We're not that
John,
dumb.
John, do you remember when these Jewish rabbis were able to spell the fucking authority case of that online? There was a huge piece in the fucking.
Yo, you guys are gonna leave the
John,
out.
stop pointing fingers, John.
You're done.
Stop pointing fingers, John. Don't do that.
All you got is Bernie Madoff. That's all you got. You
Oh, you
are
sure?
garbage.
Hold up. Bernie Madoff is the only one, huh? Okay.
Wait a minute.
What about David Rubenstein?
Name two
What
more.
about David Rubenstein, John?
Bro,
What about him?
you guys were lying about feeding children, and you took money.
Who's this
you
guy
took
making
money
the
from
sound
your
noise?
mouth, and you bought cars. That's what
Who's
you
this
guys.
guy, John? Making all the noise, John. So you, it's your
Why
own
are
music.
you? Yo, we're not in the news right now. You guys are. You guys got to answer to that. You guys
I ain't gonna lie. It's
You guys brought your town. You guys are ratting your own selves out.
I ain't gonna lie, we are catching a lot of heat. I know that's fact.
Yeah, you guys are ratting yourselves out. This guy did it. This guy did it. This guy did it.
You know why?
Mummies.
You know why? Because one thing the Jews do is they always stick together. That's something we gotta do better. John, I agree with you.
No. Why is this Jewish thing? This is your problem.
I'm trying to do it like you because the way y'all niggas stick together is crazy. That's very
You guys are good.
Serendipity, way back in the, and ED too, I guess. I guess in both. Were you way back in the day BlackBerry people, or no?
No.
What did you use when, like?
Infinite time and random chance.
I don't know everything that exists. I'm like,
I don't understand how I'm supposed to like.
That wasn't the question. The question is, remember, the critique you're giving is giving deism you can justify anything, which I think we've dispelled. Like, there's certain things which are very unexpected given theism, like everybody, like being suffering horrendously for a billion years is very unexpected given theism. But
No,
suppose
not with
I
extra
turn the critique.
Now with extra,
Suppose I turn the
you have to
critique
give
back
a-
on you.
you're gonna have to say your God is also good or omnibenevolent, etc. Fucking your theism is just I don't know, the creator, the universe. Again, I don't know if he's all powerful and can do shit outside the laws of logic. Your ideas are not well founded. You're just trying to squeeze them into like a hole they don't fit in, bro. And you're just trying your hardest. Like, I don't know, man. Again,
that's not the point. Yeah, the point you said was that for giving theism you can justify anything.
This is
okay. My question to you is, you seem to be. I'm just gonna turn the critique back on you. Given the eternal multiverse or given infinite time, why can I say the same thing about your theory?
I'm not the one trying to use my theory.
Sidekick. Those are really popping for a while. You'd flip it, and there out comes a whole QWERTY keyboard. It was life changing.
Exactly. Yes. Oh, what was that?
Sorry about that. It's toxic in here. If you were here, you could smell it. It's the pizza put all this garlic on it.
That's good, man. I mean, that happens only when you eat Indian. Did you eat something Indian?
It's called a fart button. It's a new add-on to the Clubhouse app. Hello?
John Kitover.
Hello?
There he is.
Hello?
That sounds like that fart generator from like the 90s, early 2000s.
It could be. It's a red button.
Oh, shit.
But I've realized that because, food is very expensive, our fart gas is worth more than the gas that we emit when we speak. So, yep. Just remember.
How do we begin harvesting? What do you think? Start canning it?
Canning your farts. Wasn't some woman canning her farts or something? Selling those? She made like $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
Charles down there still in disbelief. Do I have Jarl blocked? No. So what have you guys been doing in here? Just chit-chatting about everything under the sun?
Do you ever block anybody?
Yeah, I have blocked people.
Really?
Yep.
I'm very surprised.
Yeah, it surprises me too, but there's times where I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to block this person because of past annoyances. And usually that means that like those people have been involved in like getting accounts deleted or reporting me or something. There's some people that I have absolutely no desire to come across ever. And
wow.
Just would hope I'd never ever see their Instagram or ever come across them ever.
I respect that.
When two comets crash into each other, there's a massive explosion. So I'm trying to prevent interstellar starbursts. Jarl might not be one of those people.
I'm sorry, what did I miss?
John Kitover has a block list.
That's
I'm so surprised. Can we review it?
Can I view my blacklist? Let me see. How do you view
Yeah,
your blacklist?
Yes.
You know, I'm really curious who's on it.
I'm like, if they're on John Kitover's block list, maybe they should be on mine.
Okay, let me update. PTR. Here we go. There are 6 people on it.
Wow. Okay. I gotta see this. Dr. Adams is on your block list. Oh my god.
That's funny.
Where's the list?
It's in his PTR.
Oh.
I'm shocked. You're not on that block list.
Canadians are harmless. All they do is talk.
What did they largely get blocked for?
I just want to avoid conflict really at this point, as much as possible, because like getting accounts deleted and being targeted by people, once you get into somebody's focus, then it could become a problem. So I just want to avoid observation from potential conflict.
Okay.
Because then it can become a me problem where, I respond to it. So it's better to prevent it. This is like quantum theory, quantum communication theory. Quantum entanglement. It's basically toxic communication. Like at some point, you keep this room open long enough, you're going to reach peak toxicity with some individual who comes in here to,
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. You just blowing your nose? What was that? Couldn't tell if it was a cheese or
He's farting.
you're farting.
it's a fart button. It's to remind you that somebody's going to come in here and spray their perfume. It'll be toxic. Your room title will attract toxic people. Just wait. It's coming.
I found it to be about 50-50. Some Tuesdays, it actually brings all the toxicity to the yard, and others, none.
Well, we always have the power to remove people, so, I think it'll be okay.
It's usually not the removable people that are toxic, though.
It's what?
It's usually not the removable people that are toxic.
It's usually not the removable people that are toxic. What does that mean?
The people that you would remove, those aren't the ones that bring the toxicity.
Oh, I got you.
The multitask here. Good. So, how you doing, man?
Hey, John, how are you doing?
Pretty good. Yeah. I remember you're the guy that does like seminars or something on. Are you the guy that talked about the tone of my voice? Was that you?
Yesterday? Or the day before? Maybe, yeah.
Oh, okay. So anyway, doesn't really matter. What's going on today?
Nothing. I'm gonna take a hot bath, go to the gym, and then I gotta do some maintenance work, and then I don't know,
Nice.
more work. What are you doing?
Well, I have an RV. I have like a power station, a couple of them that I need to charge. So that's what I'm doing right now. So these things are about like I don't know, 30 some pounds each.
What are they, just batteries?
Huh?
Where do you charge them at?
breaking up here. Your voice is breaking up.
Starbucks, which is still the largest coffee company in the world, but was also the largest coffee company in China. And since
really bad.
its introduction, it started opening a crazy volume of stores in China. And now there are
Lots of things. I'm actually doing a
China
room right now.
Starbucks.
I think everything's frozen. Maybe.
And it's sort of like more.
Your internet? YouTube? I think it's my internet. I'm not sure.
90%.
I'm not even at 90% now.
You know, I do this thing every.
I know, neither is my wife. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Dude, I have V device, heroism under fire. I have a Purple Heart, been shot. I've been blown up. I have a TBI when I got knocked the fuck out in that bomb blast. Like, fuck. But I know Air Force girls that never deployed, and somehow they're 100%.
and you know, unfortunately, we can call it for what it is, but people would frown upon it. But a lot of them worked the system. They were doing something in there, and when they got out, they were taking care.
They knew the right words to say, apparently.
I don't know about the words. A lot of times they're out there fucking some people and shit.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
So the only reason I say that, guys, and it's not me being just randomly saying it because I'm bored or because I want to sound sexist or anything. I had a woman that I worked with years ago at a restaurant, right? She was a server. She got 100%, right? But what happened was she was fucking the sergeant. She got caught. They both got caught. But they had to cover it up because he's been there for like, oh my God, over 35 years, I think. And he didn't want to lose his retirement, his title. He didn't want to get fucking have a bad reputation. So him and his buddies, his right hand man, they all sat down and they plotted with her. She told us the whole scheme. They sat down with her and they gave her an ultimatum. They're like, you gotta go before this makes it out there and becomes something. Like, we need you out. And we're willing to take care of you, but this is what it's gonna take. And they broke her leg, bro. Like, bad. They broke that shit. And made it look like it was something that happened in-house. And then they also signed her off for 100% for her to be a civilian again, just to get her out. So then fucking...
That's pretty fucking sadistic. Like, they fucking broke her and then broke her. Fuck that.
They broke her. They broke a few bones actually in her body, but her leg was the main break. And then
Hello?
It is about how you fucking want to manipulate the system. What's up, John?
yeah, it is. I don't know what is it called? The discharge title when you're back when you get
you're medically discharged.
No, when it's bad. What's that?
Oh, dishonorable.
There you go, dishonorable discharge. Yeah, they said they wanted to salvage that from her and the sergeant. So the sergeant still had his title, and she didn't get discharged dishonorably. But yeah,
they wouldn't have been that. It would have been discharged other than honorable.
Oh, it would have been worse. Yeah.
No, it would have been other than it would have been dishonorable. Dishonorable means you did something against the country. If you broke the rules of UCMJ, you'd be removed as other than honorable.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, they both would have been screwed.
Anyway, it's like, can you imagine going to a restaurant? Oh, my food doesn't taste fresh. When was it made? Oh, within 2 hours.
It was made 2 hours ago, for sure.
Yeah, it should still be good. And so at least Starbucks, like, you know that your cup is fresh. Like
They got a little standard. Yeah. You're right about that.
Yeah.
You're right about that. They're keeping us consumers happy, sugared up.
Well, I don't drink the sugar drinks. I just have like regular coffee, but But that's another thing. When an indie coffee shop doesn't like lean in on like really doing handcrafted, like high quality coffee, and they try to out Starbucks, you're not gonna out Starbucks making like a red velvet latte or like a super sugar, like, you know, blended milkshake.
There's Tom Rabbit again. Holy shit. He'll show up. He's supporting this room, I think, which I appreciate. And so
yeah, look, on a real note, I've gotten quite a bit of enjoyment from watching his channel. So it's been useful for me while I'm traveling somewhere in transit somewhere. It's good for boredom. So see Tom Rabbit.
So you like I'm gonna guess you like the Darth Dawkins uploads?
Yeah, I mean that's basically all Tom Rabbit.
You guys want to really, if you guys really want to, by the way, I always tell people this. And
He's like my guilty pleasure, man. Darth Dawkins is like my guilty pleasure. It's just,
What do you like about it? Like just.
Well, there's a whole playlist on the channel. It's called The Ministry of John Lane. It's got, I think, over 30 videos.
Well, I don't know people.
Hey, Tom Rabbit! I hope you got this for your recording. Hey, YouTube.
Oh, really? I can. Okay, let's look at it then. Let's see.
Hey, Tom Rabbit!
How about this?
Hey guys, so this is going to be the look here.
Videos on his channel. How many of those
to exist? So that means that some things are impossible.
I would
because you either don't.
You being
you're about to get blocked. And I
remember that video though.
Watch YouTube because a set has members. Why must I hold to a set? Okay, because you said nature. It doesn't have to be a set. It could be no. Okay. Okay. Yeah, dude. You know what?
I don't think of myself as nearly entertaining.
Okay, let's take a look at this then. Danny Phil Talk might have just pulled off the most savage public takedown of Jordan Pierce. In the newest episode of Jubilee, Jordan Peterson takes on 11 views. When Jordan was being asked about being a Christian, he wouldn't even acknowledge it, despite the name of the show being One Christian Against 884 views. 410 comments.
What's up, Double? Can you hear me, Double?
Yes, Jack versus John Lee. 5,974 views. 181 comments. Ask yourself versus John Lee. 4,754 views. 204 comments. Silver Star versus John Lee. 3,220 views. 130 comments. Darth confronts John Lee again. 4,716 views. 160. By the way, there's 27 videos here. Do you still think people don't like listening to John Lee?
I was on Facebook.
Are you serious?
Typing him.
You're crazy.
Sophia, let's go.
So Sophia knows the
That's what I keep telling them.
Let me tell you something.
Well, I'm not in denial of that, but I am in denial that people aren't watching John Lee videos. There's tens of thousands of views. There's probably over 100,000 views here.
This is my guess on this, is that there's a continuing demand for Darth. I personally think Tom is like, okay, this is like the same movie over and over and over again. I'm kind of tired of it, but I know my audience likes it. And therefore, yeah, I'm going to throw him a bone here and there, but I have a different, interest. And I just hope that some people would be interested as I'm interested. Is that about right?
I think I would describe it as, look, Tom Rabbit is about Christians saying stupid shit, embarrassing themselves, losing arguments, etc. And there just aren't a lot of people that excel at it like you and Darth.
Well,
keep in mind, I'm not interested in the guy who's wearing the Santa costume in July with the shopping cart, on the street corner. I'm not interested in the crazies. I want people who are saying but fail.
Wait a minute, you call me sane?
Yeah, you're sane.
Oh, well, that's strange. Because, came to believe that a higher power would restore us to sanity, And, I actually thought I was acting insanely for a number of years. I think the recordings that you have actually reflect that insanity. That's my belief. Oh, okay. You don't think so, John?
No.
So does that mean you retract views that you have?
No, not entirely.
There's one of my favorites. John Lee paid $5 for a blowjob from crack whore as, quote, act of benevolence, end quote. That's the video.
Whoa. Okay, hang on.
John Lee, the Christian, talks about dirty dicks, a compilation. That's another good one. Okay. John Lee tells us the glowing Bible and singing angel stories. It just goes on and on. John Lee teaches how to spot an angel. Amber Rose debates crazy Christian John Lee. John Lee, God allowed the shooter to aim properly. Well, I mean, this is... John Lee makes Donald's wife cry. Well, there's 27 videos. Worst defense of the Trinity ever? John Lee versus Jake, the Muslim manifestation.
That was a good one. That's one of my favorites.
I believe in it. I believe in it, man. I think you're going to become a Christian. It's going to be one of the...
Well, so does John Lee.
Well, I've been a Christian. I've just been maybe not a good. That's what I was gonna say. Some of the things I've said, Tom, I still stand by. I believe in, but sometimes we don't live what we talk about, and so
for you, that's not just sometimes. It's almost always.
I agree. And what Silver Star was talking about the orthopraxy, right? That's just one of my life.
Oh, your orthodoxy does not match your orthopraxy, John.
That's right. But that's the whole point. I mean, I'm in agreement with that, Tom. And I've since repented of that. In fact, the last time I talked to Darth, I told him that I agreed with him in his comments about me. Right? And they were somewhat offensive at the time. I think his view is just the mere presence is problematic. I personally don't agree with that.
You can wash AIDS off these, but you're still going
it is the case that Jesus was not hanging out with the Pharisees and just all of these nicely dressed and clean tunics or whatever, cloaks and things like that. He was out there. He was down there, with people who needed Jesus. And no offense to any of you guys out there, but I think that a lot of atheists need Jesus. I believe this. I believe that there's a lot of discontentment in their own lives. Now I hear people boast, "Oh, I'm so glad I left Christianity. I am so happy in my atheism," and so forth and so on. Now, I'm going to admit, I do hear that a lot, but if that's the case, then why do you have to talk about it so much?
Can I ask you, John, do you think that I need Jesus?
Yes, sir. I think, I'll put it this way.
What do you think? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, okay. There's two senses to it. Yes, in a sense that, like, Jesus will make everyone's life more satisfying. Now, some people have the position that their life is satisfying, and that they think they are good people. They don't need any type of thing. They think they got their life together. They might have a family and children and grandchildren, and even or something like that. Like those types of people, may be very successful. Like they're not gonna admit to needing Jesus. In their minds, they're just fine. They don't need this, this imaginary God to right my life when they think their life is pretty right. So, however, what they think in their mind is not necessarily the reality. And so that's why there's two senses in that.
Is that projection,
Now,
John?
I actually don't think that you yourself would claim a contentedness, and that there's things in your life represent a life built that is satisfying. I don't think you say that, and I can actually identify with that, by the way, JJ. And so I think that there is something that you yearn for, that you hunger for, and that you have not quite attained as of yet. And I think that your heart, if you even believe in a heart, longs for that. And I think that Jesus is the one who can satisfy that. I believe that, JJ.
Now, JJ, do you
I
even
probably never
believe in
told you that.
hearts?
I think I do believe in hearts in the way that he is using heart here. But you think that I'm longing for what?
I think you're longing for a lot of things. I think you're longing for truth because you don't see it around you. I think you're longing for all the things that God provides that are representative of his goodness. Love, joy, peace, right? I think
I feel all of those things.
You feel all of these things? To be honest, JJ, in your interactions, that is not what I see. Like for instance, like the way you interact, it's not the case that there is a sort of a caring for your fellow man. And I hate to like kind of liken you to, oh wow, someone had their hand up and I missed it and they left. But you kind of remind me of like a little bit like Daniel Nero for some reason.
What?
I know that's a strange comparison, but if you bear with me, like the reason I say that is because like some of the interactions that Daniel looks to engage with people, it's not the case he's engaging with like a particular friend. Like, hey, what's going on? You know how like friends are just yucking it up, just talking about mutual interests and this and that, and just small talk and just go like he doesn't do that, and neither does JJ.
What are you talking about?
You don't know what I'm talking about?
JJ talks with us all the time, like small talk.
Mm-hmm. So
I love and I feel loved.
Mm-hmm.
I experience joy.
Mm-hmm. So
real love, and it's not real joy, JJ.
All of this, though, John, is the reason I asked you is because you said you think a lot of atheists need Jesus, and I wondered. I'm trying to get an idea of what you mean by that, and I know you're probably just going to consider me an atheist along with all other atheists.
No offense, but I do.
No, I don't take offense to it. That's why I asked him if he thought I need Jesus in the same way you think some atheists, maybe all atheists, need Jesus. And for
I don't think all atheists need Jesus.
I mean, what would Jesus be doing here? Fulfilling my heart?
Let me give you an example of a person I think does not need Jesus, like Bill Gates. I think he doesn't need Jesus.
Why?
I was afraid to ask.
I think he is seems to be sort of like content with the empire and the actions that he and his wife have done for his time here on Earth. You know, with the creation of Microsoft and what has contributed to the world, his actions in this foundation in Africa, and some of the pure water things, some of this benevolent actions in terms of the billions and billions of dollars that he has.
Well, they can't be benevolent actions, according to you. In fact, you think
I'm talking about what he thinks. Okay? And I'm not trying to argue with you, Jane. We're talking about JJ right now. Okay? So I explained like a person, an atheist. You give an example of who I don't think is going to say that they need it. Now, as far as JJ,
think about my benevolent actions. Those are the things that help me feel content and feel joy and expression in our expression of love. Just one more thing. How is Jesus going to help me there? Just by giving me more resources to express my love more?
Yesterday, JJ, Pine Creek Doug came into the room, and he was talking about how he's talking about a lot of things. One of the things he was talking about is his behavior, like how it's very chill kind of a thing, and that some Christians claim that he is more Christian than actual professing Christians and so forth and so on. This is the way he was talking, right? And I said something to him that upset him, actually. And I said, "Aren't you a professional atheist?" And he said, "Well, I don't earn enough money to be an atheist." So he's kind of joking around with it. But as I was talking to him further, because the discussion was about people who are religious and they have this sort of childhood indoctrination, and therefore, like, they have this, baggage, so to speak, right? And he's trying to say, I don't have that. That's what the conversation he was having with the room. And as I'm listening to this, I couldn't help but like interject. And it really upset him. He says, "What are you claiming that I'm like slimy or he started characterizing all these things. And actually, JJ, interesting, right? He says that he doesn't talk about atheism. He doesn't profess atheism. He doesn't try to proselytize atheism. He doesn't do anything like that, right, is what he was saying. And I mentioned you, JJ, now that I think about it. And I said, I just recently found out that Mr. Rogers was a reverend. And he was a really big influence on my life. And when I was a young child, even before kindergarten. And I never once heard him mention the word Jesus or Christ or anything, ever. And I was so surprised that he was a reverend, ordained, and a Presbyterian pastor at that, that my point was that I saw the goodness in him. I felt it. I knew it. But he never represented Christ in utterance.
That's right.
But instead, it was like he didn't talk about it in that way. And so what I was trying to say was...
No, he lived it.
He lived it. That's exactly what I was...
Did you listen to that video?
I did. Now, the thing was this, JJ. My point to Pine Creek was, okay, you may not talk about atheism, right? But you just exude atheism is what I said, right? You just like, And then he starts to say, well, I do these things and I do that thing and I do that thing. And hey, Pine Creek, look who you're talking to, dude, right? you know what I think about that. You know what I think God thinks about all those things that you're mentioning, right? All those acts of righteousness to God, they are filthy, smelly, bloody menstrual rags. This is what I said to him, right? And he started to get upset, right? And he had to go to the golf course. He was like 10 minutes from tee time or something like that. Anyway, he ended up leaving because he had to continue his golf thing. But he left a little bit huffing and puffing because he was like, what, you don't like me now or something? Or, you know, because I've always had good relations with him, actually. And I go, dude, no, that's not it. I do like you, right? And I started saying some characteristics about what I thought that I liked about him. And so all these things, like, and Haiti was like kind of surprised about the situation. And I told Haiti, do you remember Haiti? Like when somebody would say something to me that kind of like calls into account the image I want for myself. Do you remember how I reacted in anger and in defensiveness and so forth and so on? She says, yeah. And I kind of said, wink, wink, look over here. And she kind of said, yeah, that was what's going on. And then she started to reason and say, Pine Creek likes this image of himself. And you got John Lee challenging that, right? But what's the reality of Pine Creek, right? And so I think that is what really offended him. It's just a mere mention of the things I was saying that really uncovered what I believe to be a facade and a masking. And even those boastful claims comes back to you, JJ. When you talk about the things you do right now or saying right now, no offense, honestly, I'm not trying to offend you. This is what I'm hearing. That you're not just living it, because if you are living it, you wouldn't say the things that you're saying.
Like what?
About the joy and the love.
You were the one who brought up joy. You were the one who brought that up.
A second, if I wasn't living it, I wouldn't mention that I am content, that I experience joy and love.
John, how many times have you mentioned that you are the most content you've been in your life in the last 3 weeks?
I mentioned that in a sense of giving glory to God.
Oh, but if you mention it, then you aren't living it.
No, that's not.
That's literally what you just said.
No, you're taking
for what it's worth. For what it's worth, John, I could sense it in you, man. I feel like you're at peace.
Thank you. Okay, but here's the difference. I'm giving glory to God, right? In the sense that my source of this goodness that I was talking to JJ about when this conversation began, I believe that God gives these things. Now, when I hear like myself in your community many weeks ago and many months ago, I was never giving credit to God. I was saying how this, that, this, and that, right? And you guys know the truth of it right now anyway. And it was all fraud. And you guys sensed it. You guys knew. You didn't know the exact details of it, but you could tell. I couldn't fool you guys, at least not over time anyway.
Well.
And you guys knew I was a liar. You guys knew this, right? And there's no substance behind those claims, right?
Yeah, there was.
My claims?
No, sorry. I thought you were saying there was no substance in our claims that you were a liar.
It was recognized, yeah, that you were lying. John, you think that God is responsible for my joy too, though, that I experience?
I do.
And I'm certainly not boasting about it.
So
that just comes on the heels of you saying that some people need Jesus. I'm asking you what I would need Jesus for, or why you would think I need Jesus.
Okay. Here's
Because-
my
because-
view
because
on you, JJ,
I would
on the
think,
personal.
one second. I would think that according to you, that I, quote unquote, have Jesus. If that's what's responsible for my joy and my loving and feeling loved,
So,
right?
yes, if you felt genuine and real joy, it would necessarily
I'm grateful.
come from God and God alone.
I'm grateful for whatever the reason is.
So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, there are like utterances of, how like a person, like just for lack of a better example, like same-sex marriage, they have adopted children, they have a family, so to speak, and they are claiming to love each other, right? Well, certain words are used, right? And certain actions are seem to be represented in that, right? And I would call it love, by the way, but I wouldn't call it a godly love, if you can understand, right?
No.
I don't know if even they would, but then what does godly love represent, and so forth
Yeah,
and so
I think
on.
that's beside the point.
Yeah, and so I'm just gonna, did you notice how I said heart, and then you kind of said, well, I accept that in the way that John said, right?
I think I understand what you mean.
And I also accept what you're saying in the sense that you're expressing that, right? But you have to understand that when I was expressing it, to begin this discussion, that you and I may have been using the same words, but obviously I meant it a different way, right, JJ?
At times, yeah. But I think I know what you mean here.
When you say like grateful, you just use that word, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, gratitude, I think of thank you, right?
That's right.
And so thank you to whom are we talking about here?
Well, I don't believe in the Yahweh God or anything like that.
Wow,
but if I did, I would thank that person specifically. But I'm thankful for whatever the cause.
Okay, so
and if I knew where to direct it, I would.
So would it be fair to say thank you situation?
Sure. Or the universe in my case.
Thank you, universe.
That's right.
Thank you, stars in the heavens, something like that.
And everything else, yeah.
And so I understand that's the sense in what you're saying. It just seems very impersonal to say, thank you, stars in the heaven, for my circumstance.
Honey Badger's in the house. Hello, Honey Badger. This is your friend Music. I am like a fisherman or like a spider. I have captured you in my web of despair.
If I did, though,
Known as Tom Rabbit.
The way I think about gratitude.
Don't say he's a bad guy. He's a low IQ guy. What are you going to do? He can read book, but he don't know how to talk about what's his big idea in the book. So he's here just wasting his time like you, Honey Badger. Who's more stupid, you or John Lee? We're all stupid, wasting our time. What's your problem? Honey Badger, have a positive attitude about everything, cheerfulness in everything. John Lee is wasting his time talking to JCC is another good example of really stupid guy. You know it's true, Honey Badger. This is what's happening. Low IQ, brain rot, waste of time. Why aren't you laughing? Good. Now you get the point. If we're not making jokes, I mean, come on, dude. You take it so seriously, Honey Badger. That's why you got to make a show, record it like Tom Rabbit, and then it's, Harlequin is here. I think Harlequin is a Tom Rabbit. Very close. But anyways, you need to record all this bullshit, Honey Badger. Because this deals with intelligence.
It seems like they're saying
There, see, Dennis Chandler, listen to Coach John, Mr. Honey.
Am I wrong about that?
Yeah, and is there a problem with that? Because there's no.
No. I'm not saying there's a problem with it. It just means it's
Honey Badger, imagine this is what the real world is like. People at work, in the government, people in big corporations, they are doing the same conversations in the workplace or with family and friends. And now you know that it's better to shut the fuck up.
It does mean the same thing.
Because silence is the truth of the wisdom.
So okay, that's
These
what
people are all so stupid. No, this is live right now. John Lee's room. You got to go there and say hi, John. This is Fools for Christ Ministry. Gaining the world is not worth what you think yourself. I don't know. If you want to text me or message me on Instagram, I can send you a link, but I can't send you copy paste from here.
That's not the reference.
Then I would have to leave the room.
Maybe I have a misunderstanding of what he means by different thing.
Just type in Fools for Christ
You
Ministry.
did watch that.
Or just type in Christ, I
What
guess.
did you think of it?
It's like a yellowish PTR, and then just click on live room. You can't find it in the hallway.
Was like you gotta love yourself before you love others, and if you're harming others, like you're hating yourself or something to that effect. This is
So forth and
super loose
so forth and so on.
Of that video.
That's right, though. Yeah. And it's about being honest with yourself and loving yourself, truly loving yourself.
John Lee blocked you because you caused him too many migraines, probably.
You have to do that to love others, to love your neighbors. And he tells you who your neighbors are.
See, honey badgers, this is why all these people are stupid. Instead of just talking, just read the fucking book. Shut the fuck up and read the book. You guys keep talking about Jesus, but what about the book about Jesus? Oh my God, where do you think the story came from? Motherfuckers! Read the fucking most important book ever written, motherfucker! Just writing your fucking mouth!
Oh, we're getting back to the book, ladies and gentlemen.
That it was actually talking about that. About you do this and you will live. This is what I remember in my morning devotional is what it was talking about. Because I often say that.
We had our hour mark yet. We have hit our first hour of today's podcast. We're going to restart the live streams. Here we go.
And it's a little bit different question there. It says,